6. Hold on, I have nothing on 6. What's camera? Oh, we got camera. 5.
We're all ready to go over here. All right. Hello, everybody. My name's Kyle Mesteth. I'm acting like this is my first rodeo. My name's Kyle Mesteth. I'm born and raised in Pine Ridge. This is a little short documentary I put together to showcase what we're doing down on the res. It's a place called Ground Control, and it's a safe space for skateboarders and artists alike. We call it an indoor skate park / multimedia studio / incubator. We've been in there for a little over a year, so you could roll it, Chuck. Space bar. Doing the skate comps every Sunday, it's become such an amazing experience. We're not on the screen. And for it to stop due to weather, we see the impact. Rewind it. And during the time when we was doing the talent shows, we had the idea to acquire the old Swan Center. Clearing out all the paperwork out this motherfucker. Gonna be setting ramps and shit over here. Probably set a mini ramp over there. Maybe over here, maybe this way. Maybe knock this wall out right here. This whole ceiling, and take this whole ceiling out. As soon as I got the keys, we went in there and got to work. Holy fuck. Yeah, bro. That's what we're doing right now. We gotta tear all this shit up and get all this. We're skating here. And once we get all this stuff, it's skatable. No matter what we put in here, it's a fucking skate park. Yeah. Ready? I had the skaters help build the ramps so they take ownership. They care about the ramps. It's like their second home. Hold on. How's that look? Does it need to be moved over or is it right in the middle? Right in the middle. You good? Yeah. Within the 10 days, we managed to create a safe space for these guys. The skaters are pretty much up there every day. This is in the heart of Pine Ridge, right next to the Commod House. The mini ramp's complete. We got coping. We got a stage. Carrion Crawlers actually perform there. And that's how it looks now. We run skate school. We get about 16 skaters there every Tuesday. This is the throne where our winners sit. This is our green screen. We're actually going to be launching the news. We're going to be doing news on the res. And that's it, basically. We also got a recording studio in there. And it's just basically, like I said, it's a safe space for all artists and skaters to come chill, do their art, create, and it's all free of charge. All you have to do is just live on the res and have an idea. And that's the currency there is ideas. You come there, whatever you want to do, all you got to do is just write down your idea, and you can do it. We can make it happen for you. So, yeah, that's it right there. Thank you.
Let's go this way. Hello, everybody, and everybody out there on all of the social platforms. We're on YouTube Live right now, and welcome to Aloha Sounds of Resistance, Liberation Day 2023. Thank you, guys. Before we start the music, we're going to play a clip from an interview that Aloha gave. And this whole gathering is for her. Enjoy.
All those AIM leaders, all of them, every single one of them, no matter where they're at in their lives today, you know, they all had a hand in it. Because not just us here in Oglala territory, you know, were affected. It was Indigenous people everywhere. You know, we wouldn't be having powwows, sundances, inipis, all this stuff wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for that incident. Whether, you know, people want to accept that or not. You know, so for me, AIM is just, it's a state of being. You know, it's not words. You know, it's a mentality, just like the Native Youth Movement. You know, it's a mentality. You have to want to be free, to think free, live free, act free, speak free. You know, and I have so many role models throughout my life to look up to. You know, my Aunt Madonna, Mabel Ann, Lorelai, my mom, you know, Arlette. Just so many women across our homeland too. My Aunt Debbie, you know, and my Aunt Mickey, and there's just so many. And I'm so grateful and lucky to have them, and to have had these women as my role models growing up. You know, and my Aunt Madonna, I remember being small and her telling me, looking back at me, you know, from the front seat, you better go to school, you better, you know, do something positive. And you know, so I remember all those now. And now that I work with the Native Youth Movement, and we've been going around and showing our presence and trying to let, you know, our own people know that we're here for them. You know, we're not here just to show off. We're not here to be known. We're not here to, we just want everyone to know that we are here. We're here. You know, so don't be afraid if the shit does hit the fan, you know, we'll be here. There'll be somebody.
Oh. Some words from Loa Martinez. Our sister, she just passed away this summer, and she was really looking forward and excited to American Indian Movement 50th anniversary. As a baby Amester, she felt obligated, also living here in Porcupine, to continue the grassroots work and continue to hold space for those families here in the community who stood up along everyone in 1973 for Wounded Knee. And we're saddened a little bit to be here in this space without her tonight. And she created this Sounds of Resistance for space for that new generation of young activists, so that they could find a space to express themselves, share their poetry, sing their songs, share their rage, and talk about what the current situation here is on the res, what we need to do to continue being activists here in the community. Always talking about nonviolent direct action, how to get involved, how to be able to stand up without having to pick up a gun, how to still take that risk, how to even sacrifice for the people if you catch a charge and go to jail. Be willing to do those things. We always remember Leonard Peltier, what a sacrifice he gave. We always will say, bust Leonard Peltier out today, because we were tired of just waiting for him to be free. We kept wishing that we had some kind of SWAT team to just fly in and save him and fly him off to Cuba or something. But we're here. And in this space, I know we're challenged by the weather. A lot of relatives are unable to come. A lot of spaces are being shared for a lot of American Indian Movement celebrations this weekend, which is awesome. We salute all those everywhere who are remembering this time, bringing back our ways. And so grow your hair long, be proud to be who we are. It's good to see the young ladies even tattooing their face now and getting tribal tattoos and really trying to really stand out. Ribbon skirts everywhere. You know, this next generation is really ready to take on to the next generation. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's entertainment. We do not have Natani Means. Unfortunately, again, weather was holding him back. So we have some really great artists we want to share, and we're going to start off the night with Davidica, Little Spotted Horse. So please put your hands together and welcome her to the stage.
Hello, everybody. My name is Davidica, Little Spotted Horse. I'm an Oglala Lakota from the Pine Ridge Reservation. For those listening live, hold on 1 second. And then this is what happens when it's live. Like everything you think is not going to happen happens. Okay. Normally, I have a band who performs with me, and unfortunately, they all got sick. So it's just me, but that's okay. I'm here to share some good music, and I'm really honored. And I always say this every time I perform, and I do mean it. The greatest gift that you can give an artist is to let them share their talents with you. So thank you guys for letting me share some of my music. This first song I'm going to sing, it was one of Alowa's favorites. Hold on to you tight when you push me away. I'll make you listen to me, though I have nothing to say. My promises are empty, and they don't mean a thing. But if you just believe me, I promise that I'll say, I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. And I can't seem to please you, even though I try. And everything's your fault, but I won't tell you why. And if you'll just accept me, 'cause I don't wanna change. In time you'll get used to me and my selfish ways. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you. I'll hold on to you tight when you try to leave, 'cause nothing really matters except you're here with me. And even though you're sad, I want you to stay. I'll teach you how to love all my selfish ways. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. I love you, you trust too. You made me believe that I hurt you. You were broken when we first met. I won't try to change you, my lovely. Thank you. This next song, hold on one second. Does anyone have a Kleenex? I know that sounds strange to ask for. But... Thank you. I was just talking about this earlier. I was like, if I play, I might start crying. And the cool sound guy says, well, that's okay, because people like that. That's popular when someone starts being that emotional and they start crying. I'm like, no, not me, because I ugly cry. And it'll be terrible. And I wouldn't be able to stay in key or anything. This next song I'm going to sing is the first song I ever wrote. Back when I first started playing music, I actually just played the bass guitar. And then eventually I taught myself how to play the regular guitar and start writing music. And the thing is, most of my songs are not my life. Most of my songs are stories given to me, and then I put that to music for people to honor them. I feel like the greatest gift you can give somebody is to help to immortalize them through music. And this story was given to me by my kids' grandmother. It's called Her Story. Like Interesting fact, that a singer can be completely spoiled by their band. And so shout out to all the bands out there who back up singers, because that's what happened to me. And normally I have my band, and I haven't played just myself and my guitar in so many years. I honestly think about 5 years. And so today I even put out some blessings, thank you, for my band. And so they're all sick, so I'm sending them prayers for healing, and hopefully next time we'll all get to play together. This next song is called Inside My Head, and this is a song that I wrote for the youth on my reservation. Some years ago, some elders asked myself and other artists on the reservation to write some music because there's so many suicides here on the reservation. And in fact, in 1 month, there was 30 suicides in 30 days, and it was pretty bleak. So I decided to take a different approach, and I talked to some young youth, high school students who had actually tried to commit suicide, to ask them what that was about so I could write their story. And a common issue they had was being judged for the clothes they wore, the music they listened to, and the way they wore their hair, things that didn't even matter. And so I wrote this from their perspective. It's called Inside My Head. All I really know is I don't care no more, and I can't get away from these thoughts inside my head, telling me I'm wrong and telling me I'm bad. I push them away, but they keep coming back, and I can't get away from these thoughts inside my head. I'm sitting in my room, staring at the floor, wondering why they're always wanting more. Everything I do just ends up on the floor, but do I give up or do I give them more? And I can't get away from these thoughts inside my head, telling me I'm wrong and telling me I'm bad. I push them away, but they keep coming back, and I can't get away from these thoughts inside my head. They're passing us by, looking like they do, talking how they talk, making fun of you. No matter what they say, we both know the truth. They're thinking in their heads that they wanna be like you, and I can't get away from these thoughts inside my head, telling me I'm wrong and telling me I'm bad. I push them away, but they keep coming back, and I can't get away from these thoughts inside my head. Help me get away from these thoughts inside my head. So this last song I'm gonna do is pretty self-explanatory. It's called Always on My Mind. And actually, I'm gonna try a different one. Just when I think that I've moved on, I hear your voice like my favorite song. Then you come to me with your broken dreams and you promise you won't leave. And still I believe, and still I believe. But love can't be how I want it to be, and I can make you love me. So I carry on like I am strong. Yeah, I carry on. I carry on. I can't find anywhere that feels like home. And I'm staring out the window on my own. And just when I think that I've moved on, I hear your voice like my favorite song. So you come to me with your broken dreams, promise you won't leave. And still I believe, and still I believe. But love can't be how I want it to be, and I can make you love me. So I carry on like I am strong. Yeah, I carry on. I carry on. I carry on. 'Cause I know I'm strong. It's the silence that gets to me when you're gone. And it feels like I can't carry on. And just when I think that I've moved on, I hear your voice like my favorite song. Then you come to me with your broken dreams and you promise you won't leave. And still I believe, and still I believe. But love can't be how we want it to be, and I can make you love me. So I carry on like I am strong. Yeah, I carry on. I carry on. I carry on. Thank you, guys. I wanted to call up different people during these performances to share stories of Olowan, to share positive words, and to share memories. And so right now I'd like to call up Alex Whiteplume, and he was somebody that I know she had so much love for and that she admired. Is he here? Did he? Oh, okay. Well, Rosebud, would you like to come up? Yeah, this is Rosebud Whiteplume, everybody. She's a fellow matriarch and someone who is extremely close to Olowan also. I'm honored.
Good evening, everybody. It's good to see everybody here in memory of my sister Olowan. She was a pretty amazing woman, everybody knows. To me, she was my big sister. After my mom passed away in 2020, me and my sister Olowan were crying together for her. And whenever I looked at Olowan, I told myself, you know, at least I have my sister Olowan still, I'll be okay. So, like Brother Rudy said, you know, we're all in mourning right now. It's still fresh. It's only been a few months since she passed away. I'm sure there's a lot more people that feel like that. My heart's racing right now. I'm sorry, I can't speak too much. But what I'm learning is the more we lose people, we have to find that strength to get up and continue on. Aloha lost her mother, and she continued on the ways, teaching, doing, and that's what we need to do. That's what I'm realizing. And the way Sister would put it is not understanding who you are as a Lakota Wia or Wichasha, but understanding what it means to be Lakota and to still step forward even though you're hurting from whatever it may be, trauma, loss, grief, anything. And I was just talking to Brother Rudy earlier, and we were talking about, it's really different to not have her here. And I woke up this morning, and I knew I needed to be over here by 11, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to get to where I needed to be and to get ready and to do what I needed to do. And then finally, I was like, okay, this is that test. This is the test of, are you going to continue on, or are you going to let something keep you from doing what you need to be doing? And finally, it wasn't until maybe 1 o'clock that I finally got up and I got over here. It's just those one small stepping stones to continuing this way of life. And that's something that Aloha always taught us and taught me. I miss her so much. Working on a memorial video to show of her, and it's the hardest thing. I do it for a lot of families, making memorial videos for loved ones and showing them at wakes and funerals. And this is by far the hardest one I've had to do. But I'll be showing it on Monday after the For Direction walk at the Wounded Knee District School. So I hope to see you all there. It's going to be a really amazing thing. And yeah, I'm shaking. I'm sorry, but thank you guys.
Well, Aloha always like to be part action, not just sitting there and then we talk about all of these things about our people and we don't take action. So one of the things about arms, this arms race, they're always talking about this arms race that's going on, all the weapons. We might even go to World War III, might go nuclear, but arms are not for killing. Arms are for hugging. So if you would, turn to the person next to you and give them a big old hug, because you made it to the 50-year anniversary of 1973 Wounded Knee. And we don't have Crow Dog today. We don't have Russell Means here today. But they wanted you to be here today. They wanted you to be here with one another. You came a long road. You sacrificed yourselves through a lot of things on that road to be here today. And so thank you, relatives, for being here to come and remember who it is that draw you here today. Whatever brought you here, thank you. Thank you for being here with us. So my hugs to you, abrazos. Me, I'm a Chicano that grew up from Denver, Colorado, Apache, Ute, and Pueblo. But I grew up in the east side of Pueblo and in Denver, Colorado. My dad was Leroy Lemos. He was a Brown Beret, and he fought along Corky Gonzalez in the Crusade for Justice. I grew up in the movement. Thank you. Thank you. And we had a school called the Escuela Tlatelolco in Denver, Colorado, Aslan, and it was bombed by the pigs because of the support the Chicano movement gave to Wounded Knee in 1973. It was Rocky Rodriguez and the Crusade for Justice that helped that airplane fly and drop those food and materials needed for those warriors to continue the fight. And so because we shamed them, we made a mockery of them and did that act, they bombed our school. But it didn't stop our movement. We continue to create warriors to continue standing, and we continue to make a big impact in Denver, Colorado, across the board. And so I came here because I was a part of the American Indian movement in Denver, and we had the fortune to have Russell Means be a part of our community a lot of times. And at the same time that I was Uh-huh. So I was doing American Indian movement work as a young man, trying to find out to be a warrior, but we were actually fighting gangs on the street and trying to find what peace was and how to create treaties and truces. And Russell Means became a big part of our life out there, and he encouraged me to continue this work and do security in the community and do these come to his Sundance and learn these ways, these Lakota ways. And so I've grown up this way in the community. I have 2 Lakota daughters myself, very proud of. And I have a Honka family with the white plumes, and I live there in Kiza Park. And joined the Oyukpe Tokala, the response team there, which is working to respond to a lot of the missing and murdered indigenous relatives that we're finding across the board out here in Turtle Island. And so, I come here in the community in a good way so that we can continue this legacy work that the American Indian movement started here with the Oglala Lakota people in 1973. And so, in continuing this work and that voice and that spirit, our next artist is Stella Standing Bear. Stella Standing Bear, please come to the stage. Put your hands together, welcome her. She's a young woman who's here to share her talent, and she's proud. 50 years, Wounded Knee. So thank you, Stella.
We got sound. It's kind of loud. Check. Hi, everybody. My name is Stella Standing Bear. Thank you for having me tonight. I'll be doing a few songs. The first one's called Home Runs. It's my debut single. I filmed the music video here on the Pine Ridge Reservation. And I released it for Native American Heritage Month, as well as supporting the MMIW movement. With that being said, let's get into the first song. Yeah. Home runs. Yeah. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when he said he didn't see something. I remember when he said I wouldn't be nothing. But I'ma keep swinging, I'm hitting home runs. I remember when he said he didn't see something. I remember when he said I wouldn't be nothing. But I'ma keep swinging, All these sleepless nights, yeah, it's on me. I got a whole team that I gotta feed. I ain't stopping till the world notice me. Until my legacy, that's all that's left in me. I keep it rolling, going through the motions. I got the potion, yeah, you know I'm going. Cause I'm golden, and I'm chosen. I'm a star, and it's my moment. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when they said they didn't see something. I remember when they said I wouldn't be nothing. But I'ma keep swinging, I'm hitting home runs. I remember when they said they didn't see something. I remember when they said I wouldn't be nothing. But I'ma keep swinging, I'm swinging for the morning stars, please don't intervene. I create my own reality, it's not a dream. I put in the work and I stuck to my routine. Came up from the bottom, now my life's a movie scene. Going to the top, move out the way. I'm here to stay. Don't care what they say. I hit it out the park and slide a home plate. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when they said they didn't see something. I remember when they said I wouldn't be nothing. but I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when they said they didn't see something. I remember when they said I wouldn't be nothing. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. That one's called Home Runs. It's now streaming on all platforms. Thank you, thank you. It should be playing to the next one. Oh, there we go. Hold on, stop it 1 second. That's the high school track should play out for like 15 more minutes. You could skip to like 2 something, and it should be the ending of Home Runs. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that's the song. This is the song I'm supposed to be playing. Let's go. I'm chasing views. There's no way that I can lose. Don't get it confused. I'm blowing out this end of the fuse. That's how I move. I'm chasing views. There's no way that I can lose. Don't get it confused. I'm blowing out this end of the fuse. That's how I move. They can't take my shine cause it's been mine. So divine, you can share my cosigns. I'm a star player, they be on the sidelines. They work part-time, I've been working overtime. In the booth, connected like Bluetooth. I'm hitting home runs, yeah, I feel like Babe Ruth. I can't take no days off, that's how I move. That's how I move. I'm chasing views. There's no way that I can lose. Don't get it confused. I'm blowing out this end of the fuse. That's how I move. I'm chasing views. There's no way that I can lose. Don't get it confused. I'm blowing out this end of the fuse. That's how I move. I've been on my grind, now it's my turn. Told them I'm a star, I'ma shine bright. I'm never going dim, I'm in the limelight. Yeah, I'm smoking, I must be in my prime time. I work hard, play hard, that's what I choose. I'm blessed and I've got the stars in the roof. Can't take no days off, that's how I move. I'm chasing views. There's no way that I can lose. Don't get it confused. I'm blowing up this end of the fuse. That's how I move. I'm chasing views. There's no way that I can lose. Don't get it confused. I'm blowing up this end of the fuse. That's how I move. Thank you. That one's called Views. It's now streaming on all platforms. The music video to that one should be coming up in a couple of months. Hopefully next month. All these songs. This one's called Road to the Riches. This one's not out yet. It's gonna be out on my EP, Still Standing, releasing March 23rd. I can get used to this. I can get used to this. I can get used to this. I'm on the road to the riches. It's not a straight path, road to the riches. You don't get a map, all these twists and turns. You may even get burned. I'm on the road to the riches. It's not a straight path, road to the riches. You don't get a map, all these twists and turns. You may even get burned. Had a couple friends I had to bury. Yeah, they dead to me, put them in the cemetery. I ain't no killer, but don't push me, yeah, don't dare me. You don't understand all the weight I have to carry. This is what you wanna write, it's all yours. So I have to get it right, hit a high score. Remember when I used to be broke on the porch? Now I'm getting money rolling around in a Porsche. I can get used to this. I can get used to this. I can get used to this. So, let's go. I'm on the road to the riches. It's not a straight path, road to the riches. You don't get a map, all these twists and turns. You may even get burned. I'm on the road to the riches. It's not a straight path, road to the riches. You don't get a map, all these twists and turns. You may even get burned. Yeah, I had to make a couple sacrifices. Do what's best for me, don't matter if you lie. All these things I'm telling, I got voices in my fighting my depression every day, it's a riot. Don't tell me it's all in my head, even though I know it's in my head. I'ma go against what they said. I'm gonna win this fight against my demons. I can get used to this. I can get used to this. I can get used to this. I'm on the road to the riches. It's not a straight path, road to the riches. You don't get a map, all these twists and turns. You may even get burned. I'm on the road to the riches. It's not a straight path, road to the riches. You don't get a map, all these twists and turns. You may even get burned. I just want to let you know that life has ups, downs, twists, turns. You just gotta keep going and take that to get stronger. This one's called Live Life, because I believe everybody deserves to live life. I've been feeling good, I've been feeling fine. Had to free myself, free me from my mind. So misunderstood, wanna jeopardize my life. No, they ain't taking mine. They ain't taking my life, ain't taking my soul. Changing the world that we know, cause it's cold. They ain't taking my life, ain't taking my soul. Changing the world that we know, cause it's cold. I know how it feels to be your own worst enemy. I know how it feels to be locked up, mentally no more. So my whole self, the rest in peace. Had to free me from my mind, from my misery. Only moving forward one step at a time. Only moving forward for the rest of my life. Only moving forward, I deserve this for life. Yeah, you deserve to live life. I've been feeling good, I've been feeling fine. Had it for myself, free me from my mind. So misunderstood, wanna jeopardize my life. Nah, they ain't taking mine. They ain't taking my life, ain't taking my soul. Changing the world that we know, cause it's cold. They ain't taking my life, ain't taking my soul. Changing the world that we know, cause it's cold. I know I'ma see you at the top, you gon' make it. Haters gonna hate, just let them talk, it's not a language. We don't even care to get involved. If you on my team, we gon' ball. It's the past, we gon' leave it in the past. Got my foot on the pedal, on the gas. You better believe it, we speeding, yeah. We beating all our demons, yeah. I've been feeling good, I've been feeling fine. Had to free myself, free me from my mind. So misunderstood, wanna jeopardize my life. No, they ain't taking mine. They ain't taking my life, ain't taking my soul. Changing the world that we know, cause it's cold. They ain't taking my life, ain't taking my soul. Changing the world that we know, cause it's cold. That one's called Live Life. It's coming out on the EP next month. The next one should be called My Type. My Type is out now. I just dropped the music video for it. I dropped it on Valentine's Day. This is more like a love song. I did the guitar myself. Baby, in my life, you're the one I like. I don't even have to lie, baby, you're my type. Baby, you're my type. Baby, you're my type. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't have to lie, baby, you're my type. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't have to lie, baby, you're my. Let me take you on a date. I can push on the plane. We can get away. We can run away. Let me be your escape. You're the one I wanna save. My love, don't. I'll see you on a Friday night. I promise that I'm alive. I wanna kiss you under the moonlight. Baby, in my line, you're the one I like. I even have to lie, baby, you're my type. Baby, you're my type. Baby, you're my type. Ooh, I don't have to lie, baby, you're my type. Ooh, I don't have to lie. I'll see you on a Friday night. I promise that I'm a vibe. I wanna kiss you under the moonlight. Baby, in my line, you're the one I like. I don't even have to lie, baby, you're my type. Baby, you're my type. Baby, you're my type. Ooh, I don't have to lie, baby, you're my type. Ooh, I don't have to lie, baby, you're my type. Hey. Alright. I got one. I got two more. I'm gonna do home runs one more time. And then I got an unreleased one. You guys are gonna remember this song by the end of the performance. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when he said he didn't see something. I remember when he said I wouldn't be nice. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when he said he didn't see something. I remember when he said I wouldn't be nice. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. All these sleepless nights, yeah, it's on me. I got a whole team that I gotta feed. I ain't stopping till the world notice me. And to my legacy, that's all that's left of me. I keep it going through the motions. I got the potion, yeah, you know I'm going. Cause I'm golden, and I'm chosen. I'm a star, and this my moment. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when he said he didn't see something. I remember when he said I wouldn't be nice. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when he said he didn't see something. I remember when he said I wouldn't be nice. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. I'm swinging for the moon and stars, please go intervene. I create my own reality, it's not a dream. I put in the work and I stuck to my routine. Came up from the bottom, now my life will be seen. Going to the top, move out the way. I ain't gonna stop, I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm gonna pop, don't care what they say. I hit it out the park and slide at home plate. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when they said they didn't see something. I remember when they said I wouldn't be nice. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. I'm hitting home runs. I remember when they said they didn't see something. I remember when they said I wouldn't be nice. But I'ma keep swinging, I'ma keep swinging. I'm hitting. Thank you, thank you. I got one more. That one's home runs. It's on all streaming platforms. I got one last one. This one's called Blessings. It's featuring Destroy Casman. He's also indigenous, and this is coming out on the EP next month. I got blessings coming in, my people depend on me to win. I ain't gonna let them down, just gonna make them proud. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. My people depend on me to win. I ain't gonna let them down, I'm just gonna make them proud. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. This is a time of my life, way back. After the fridge, there was no food left. Had to wait till the 5th for the food stamps. Couldn't pay the rent, got evicted. As a kid, I wanted something different. Like the haters, out, will I get it? I'm proving that life can be different. Haters run their mouths, I don't get it. I was struggling. But now I'm bubbling. Best believe I'ma keep this fire hot. Tricks up my sleeve, I'ma take my shots. Algorithms be making it. Destroy Kevin, we got it. I got blessings coming in. My people depend on me to win. I ain't gonna let them down, I'm just gonna make them proud. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. My people depend on me to win. I ain't gonna let them down, just gonna make them proud. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in.
Drunk too much, I seen too much, and some had it way worse than me. I seen kids that die too young, and that's what keeps on hurting me. Told Shakira I'ma come right back, even if they ever heard of me. I keep evolving, and this bitch repairing me like surgery. I sit and think these memories, they keep me going when I lose my energy. Chasing my dreams, they're calling me. Now all these blessings follow me.
I got blessings coming in. My people depend on me to win. I ain't gonna let them down, just gonna make them proud. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. My people depend on me to win. I ain't gonna let them down, I'm just gonna make them proud. I got blessings coming in. I got blessings coming in. I'm too blessed. I'm too blessed, yeah. Well, I'm too blessed. Yeah, I'm too blessed. I'm too blessed. I'm too blessed. I'm too blessed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yo, where can we get your music at, Stella, for real? Where do we get it right now?
You can find it on all streaming platforms. Just type in Stella Standing Bear or visit my website, stellastandingbear.com.
Yeah, get the website. I'm bumping that, right? She got them elk woman vibes up here. She's slaying, right? Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Salt Lake City, but my family lives here, and I currently reside here as well.
All right, give it up one last time. That's awesome. Thank you, Stella, so much for your performance tonight. Blessings for real. We want to invite some more movement folks to come up, share some words. We have a wicked, badass brother who was a part of our medic team out in Standing Rock. He was one of many, but he was very instrumental in a lot of the things that we put together in a lot of our actions. And Noah Morris, we want to welcome you. He's traveled many miles all the way from the Carolinas. Him and his half side traveling, risking the weather. So please, Noah, come on up. And I got to know this brother through a medic. His name was Doc Rosen from the American Indian Movement, Sundance for a number of years out to Crow Dogs. And Doc Rosen was a Jewish man, but he was like a 4th degree black belt ninja and would teach us lots of moves in the movement and how to handle street medics. And actually, he was one of the premier street medic trainers in the civil rights movement and traveled all around the country doing that work. And Noah was one of his students out of the movement. He arises and continues to follow that line in the movement of street medics. And so, welcome Noah out here to Porcupine, South Dakota, everyone.
Thank you, Red Dog. Thank you, everyone, for having me here and being here to honor all the Wounded Knee 50-year veterans and all the families and all the resistors who have come together. Aloha was amazing. I just have a story I want to share as an example of that. At Standing Rock, there was a lot of press around the day the dogs were sicked on us. And, after that cleared out, the peace police came through and they made everyone get off the easement, go back to camp. We were taking care of folks in our medic space when we still just had a little tent outside Red Warrior Camp. And Aloha pulls up and she says, "We're starting a new camp. I need a medic. Will you come with me?" And I say, "Of course. How much gear do I need?" Being like, "Just bring enough for a whole medic camp." Grab a tote of supplies real quick. And we get in her car that her daughters are driving, and we drive just back right up that easement. And it's just me and her sister Kate and her daughters, until she tells her daughters to get out of there because it's too dangerous for them. And Aloha was willing to be the tip of that arrow against, a whole army of DAPL for all we knew. And she couldn't be dissuaded. They sent all sorts of PSYOPs people to go and tell us we had to go back. We didn't have permission. We were messing up lawsuits by being there. Her in Olowan here until one of her elders, one of the Wounded Knee vets who knew her folks, actually came out and said, nah, we're gonna make sure they don't come this way. Y'all don't have to do this right now. They need you back at camp. And so she finally gave us permission to pack up, and it was getting dark, and it was wild. Like, she didn't think twice. No one's out there defending that easement. They just carved through people's ancestors, through those relatives when they jumped miles ahead on their path because they knew a court injunction. And Aloha saw those dirty tricks, and so she didn't trust them. So she's like, well, if everyone's back there, we still need that front line. She's always willing to be that front line. And she inspired, God, I mean, how many different nations from how many continents did we have through Red Warrior Camp? Dozens, from most of the continents. Her, like our Aunt Deb, brought together people with the highest integrity who would fight fearlessly if she told us to. And so we're here, continuing to honor folks like her as Madonna Thunderhawk was saying earlier, or the grandparents who went into Wounded Knee. It's their kids and their grandkids who are leading these movements today. And Aloha embraced and held that inspiration. That's why she helped bring these Sounds of Resistance concerts, to make that space for the youth, to bring the youth into the movement, to elevate their voices when others were saying they were doing wrong because they were trying to be proud and follow their grandparents' lead and be brave warriors for their land and their water and their people. So I'm honored that she called me brother. I just wish she was still here with us. Make the fight a lot easier. Thank you.
Just like any great AIM gathering, folks, there's cupcakes and water in the back. Please help yourself to free cupcakes and water. Hardcore revolutionaries need some cupcakes and water once in a while. So someone who's always put in on the Sounds of Resistance, a voice of the movement for this generation, someone who was on the front lines out in Standing Rock. You probably saw him in a few of the documentaries and Rise and stuff. He goes by the name of Che Christ. We want to bring up Che Christ right now to give some of his inspiration. He's going to do a little something different. He wanted to bring the spirit a little different. He won't be doing some of his music as he's usually, but he wanted to do some of his spoken word and really just bring that spirit here. So Che Christ, thank you for being here with us, brother.
Dandustik, Nui Wahotik, Nyata Hoyo Yompe, Nui Wahotik, Meta family command, Nui Wahotik. Yeah, I get high. You get high? I get higher than most. My heart beats reside in my ghost, trapped in the world of machines, dance to the beat of the wolves, howling late night on the prowl, breaking the news beneath the high moon. Brave monks frequently for peace, justice. I assume equality, ceasefire the troops, no need to execute flawlessly. We smoke for the youth and then meditated unconsciously alone atop Crow Butte, the spirit of crazy horse watching over me. Don't question our sovereignty when seeking the truth. Don't shoot unless fired upon. Rise with the dawn, crimson tide arise from right inside of your palm, depicting different images from different journeys we're on, reviving along till I am fully gone. I get high and higher on, I get higher than most. My heart beats reside in my ghost, trapped in a world of machines. We dance to the beat of the wolves, cause if you're here today, then you're gone tomorrow. From the path we follow, we'll turn back to the cosmos. Offer prayers in these moments of pain to ease our sorrow. Brief seconds of time borrowed, life vessel left hollowly breathless. Spiritual business, warriors up in resistance. Stay connected to your kinships, never neglect friendships, cherish each other's presence. We're only here for short seconds, all of it precious. Yo, this bond is authentic. My family, when I say I love you, I meant it. We share a similar reverence for the thunder beings gathered off in the distance. So I lost my Inkiwa, that's my dearest grandmother, a couple good sisters, a lot of good brothers, combinations of friends and family over the past summer. Chief Red Cloud, even watched when they placed you under the ground. Sent a ripple throughout all of these towns. Spirits never settle down. Drum beats for John B. No other sound. Wrong pits. I burnt tobacco for your journey. Your winter came to early. Sundance hard for you. Show me no mercy. We suffer for people hurting. That's the mission. For people who are hurting, who are hungry in prison. Truth seekers gone missing. No longer here, but we missing. Make it a sacred tradition. Forever hold these traditions for those living in the gutter. Looking at stars. Peace to those walking the red road. We know who you are. Because it sounds like thunder in the distance. People rise in an instant. Smoke signals signify indigenous resistance. We keep on keeping on. Definition of persistence. And the plague of oppression and colonial symptoms. Stop the spread of the sickness and the wealth to the riches. To hell with financial districts and poverty pimping. The business to get loans for Wall Street's interest. And now Donald Trump and Biden trying to get us all evicted. We're in the streets with Tar was a lyrist. Seriously, we conflicted, the pain self-inflicted. Now we easily predicted just how we inflicted. Pain, sadistic, capitalistic way of living, that's going down. We breaking it out from that mental prison. Everything now is truly unforgiving. But it sounds like buffalo running the distance. Warriors move with the quickest. Quiet power like the story of the wind is. The people united and all that story of resistance. Now we're standing here wondering, did we just come to within inches of freedom? I see dumb thoughts inside of my brain, searching for liberation. I can't be contained. My aim is for the future, but you guys know that's outside of the lane. How can you be trained for something if the mission is hungry and I'm looking for something that's inside of you? They call this nothing. Coming from something that's below the ground. I heard that sound. The image is liberation, and I hear it scattered around, seeds of thoughts. I ask Aloha to come back to see me trapped inside of my thoughts. I'm lost. But I came back just to talk because I knew my sister would be listening. I know she's listening, right? That's the sound of resistance. Never ends. Red warriors never die, they live on, right? That's what's up. So I just wanted to come say I love you. This sister gave me all the love in the world. Before I was anybody, she was like, yo, you did the Rebel song. I was like, dang, like you heard that? I didn't even know everybody knew I did that. I'm telling you, man, nobody was talking about Native stuff in the streets. They may have been talking in the reses like that, but nobody was talking about resistance in the streets. And when Olowa turned that up to 11, man, that was a sound of resistance. This was like, what, over a decade long already. And that's like the love that she gave. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's hard to connect to all these different generations. So when you find somebody you connect to, like you gotta hold on tight, right? Hold on tight. So like, in all my flaws and all my characteristics, she was like, yo, you are somebody. And that put me on my path. And I'm like, yo, here I am. So I had to come show love for the sister and just let her know, like, yo, we still going strong. We got the front lines like ready. The next generation is over here ready. Got the movement going, you know? So it's like, I just want to say, come love y'all. Much power. Thank you for letting a little res kid from the Southwest come out here and hold it down with some real wild warriors. Only flag I'll stand under is this one because I know this is y'all flag. Y'all took it away from that greedy empire. So it's like from here on out, that's where it's going, right? Like these fires. So I just came to get some fire from y'all to take it back to the South so we can like take back the land, take back our culture, take back our way of life. So I hope everybody in peace, y'all.
All right, relatives, I want to show you another form of artists and work in our warrior community. I got Laval Warrior, who's coming down with some of our warriors from Rapid City. I had Sapa over there, and she wants to show dedication that she created for Aloha Martinez tonight. and it's very beautiful. This is one of our forms of highest honor in our community, when we're gifted these kinds of blankets. They're called star quilts, better known that way. And we wanted to show you this special dedication here. You know, this ain't easy. She didn't just order this online. This is a work of art she put together with her hands, and it's displayed all in red. Aloha Lili Red Martinez, Red Warrior Society. 2 arrows to protect and to preserve. So thank you very much, Laval. You want to say a couple words? What inspired you? What made you decide to share your talent and your art this way? Maybe just say a couple things if you would.
Good evening, Madakiapi. I went to college at OLC with Olowan. I lived in Rapid City, and I would travel down to Porcupine and Kyle. And during that time, I would give her rides to classes. And she inspired me as a Lakota Wia to be strong and to stand in with a strong voice. And I was always inspired by her inspiration for movement of just being Lakota woman and being part of American Indian movement, and all her stories that she would have of going out into the community and standing up for the people, just standing there. And one story she told was she would go to the sun dances and she would just observe what was going on, and if there was anything that was like out of place or not right, she would stand up and voice her concern and her opinions about it. Last night, I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across the doings here, and I seen her picture with the Red Warrior Society t-shirt on, and I was thinking how cool it would be to make that t-shirt into a star quote on her behalf. And so I went out and got the materials and made it on her behalf.
Thank you so much for that. That's beautiful, beautiful. So we want to bring up one of our OG leaders in our camp, Red Warrior. She's one of our matriarchs. She's always there when we called on Aunt Deb, White Plume, when we call up Aloha, when we call up Kanahus, when we call up Shashin, when we call up, a lot of the sisters that held it down in our camp. Natalie Han was one of those women who came by our side and showed us how to do things in a good way, represent ourselves in a good way, always voice ourselves in a strong, courageous way, never weak. So Natalie Han, please, would you come on up? She has a special gift she wants to share with somebody today. It's always about sharing in our culture. How will we honor somebody in the next generation, how we can do that. And accompanying her up is Fancy J. Jordan, her grandson. He is a young Lakota speaker and fancy dancer and a Red Warrior. And so he's displaying Aloha Martinez here, and they're going to talk a little bit about that today.
Good evening. It's difficult to be here at the Sounds of Resistance without our Tonjan Aloha. This was something that she was very passionate about, encouraging the youth to find their inner gifts and creativity and not be afraid to sing and share their thoughts through their poems and music. So I'm really grateful tonight to my Mushke Davidica, a good sister to Olowan, to pick this up and keep it going in her memory. Tomorrow at the traditional gathering here, we're sponsoring a Keisha and Lili contest in Olowan's memory. And I just want to say a little bit about that. I'll talk about it tomorrow, but whenever we did an action camp or a training, moccasins on the ground training, any NVDA training for young people, she was always encouraging the youth to find their war cry and share it. And a lot of our youth, felt embarrassed or ashamed, and they didn't know how to do it. And so she'd always end up having a little class at one of our camps teaching them how to Lili or Akisha. And she'd always tell our youth warriors to be proud and loud. So tomorrow we're going to have a special in her memory, a Keisha Lili special here tomorrow afternoon, and there will be a cash prize for the Akisha winner and a cash prize for the Lili winner, along with 3 consolation prizes for each, the male and the female categories. And some of our comrades in the movement in Red Warrior Society have contributed to that, so I want to give props to them for helping make this a really good special for her. Real quick before we go on to the next artist, I work with an organization called Conscious Alliance. It's a nonprofit. We operate a food pantry and do some youth empowerment and food sovereignty work here on Pine Ridge. We collaborated with a well-known band called Widespread Panic, you might have heard of. They have a foundation that they created called Tune for Tots, and over the last 2 years, they've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of musical instruments and equipment to schools here on Pine Ridge. Tonight, we have a couple of electric drum kits that we're going to gift to artists or aspiring artists, musicians. So I want to do that. Red Warrior Society is going to give that in the name of Olowan, because she was really passionate about resistance music. So I'm really grateful that we're here, and I can feel her spirit here. My Chue Deb, White Plume, she always encouraged Olowan. She always pushed her to the front. Reluctantly she'd go, but we always stood back behind her and encouraged her to keep going. So I can really feel her here with us tonight. I'm really grateful for all of you to be here and to listen to me. And yeah, let's get this going.
Right now, we would like to call up the Carry On Crawlers. They are a band from Kyle, South Dakota. They're very young, cool, talented men, and I just know that they're super talented. I heard from everyone about this band, and so I decided that we needed to bring them here to play, because the thing Aloha always did was encourage the youth. She always encouraged the youth and encouraged us adults to give them a space to shine. So can the Carry On Crawlers please come up? Yeah, we have a gift for you. You're not performing. You're not performing. No, not yet. Can you guys come and tell us your names really quick?
My name is William Thunderhorse Jr. Hello, my name is Troy Janice.
Let's sing Little White Man.
So we would like to present you guys with one of the drum sets that was donated to us to give to you. So here you are. Congratulations.
Brand new drum set. Yeah.
Brand new drum set. And then we were trying to think of who we give the other drum set to, and Natalie suggested that it goes to my daughter, Mercedes, young man afraid of his horses, who is in college right now in Minnesota, and she's getting her degree in performing arts. She's a percussionist. So thank you guys so much. We'll make sure we get it to her. And I'm so proud to be able to encourage music here in our homelands, because as a lot of us know, there's not very many music programs here on the reservation. So I'm glad that we're able to continue Aloha's tradition of giving young musicians support and encouragement. And the next person I'd like to call up, next performer, is Tiana Spotted Thunder. And Tiana is an amazing, amazing young woman. And she's the very first young woman that I ever met to write her own music, her own traditional Lakota songs. And for me, that was amazing. And I met her because she was a member of my Independence Through music program that we had started back in 2012. And she was one of my first ITM members. And when we first started, she was so shy that we had to do some really crazy exercises to teach her how to get over her stage fright. And she aced it, and she ended up becoming the very first Lakota to ever win an award, Aboriginal People's Choice Award in Canada. So let's give her a big hand. So I give you Tiana Spotted Thunder.
Pilamaya Davidica for that introduction, and thank you all for coming. As she said, I'm Tiana Spotted Thunder, and I grew up a few miles out of Ogallala, spent a little bit of time in Belt Village. That was kind of scary. Just kidding. But, now I live in Rapid City, and I work a job that I love, and it involves a lot of Lakota healing. And that's basically what I was raised to do. And Davidica provided a lot of singing opportunities for me before. I really thank her for that. And one of my favorites was right here in this gym. I got to sing for some introduction meetings for the Keystone XL pipeline. Olowan was here. I remember that. And Auntie Deb White Plume was here. I remember that too. And my grandma was here. I love her so much. She's right there. Her name's Regina Brave. And I always try to see her when I come to town. She, back in our first years of Sundance, my dad's Sundance, she had us girls hauling water from up a hill, which was probably about 1/4 mile up and 1/4 mile back. Big old 5, 10-gallon jugs to fill up with water to make Kool-Aid and stuff. I was 9 years old, and she kicked over a fire for all that whole time, camped there, her and my grandma Verna Brave. And so I decided to dedicate a song to her. That'll be my first song. And it's on my latest album, Meadowlark, and it's called Unchi's Song. And it goes, Grandmother Earth, I love you. I stand with my grandmothers. You give me life. Way away, way ha ho, away oh hey, yo way ha ho, away oh hey ya hey ya, yo way ha ho, away 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 oh hey 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 oh. Unchi makat rechi chilai oh hey we choni maya kue oh hey ya hiya unchi kiob nawaji e we ya hoe hoe oh hey 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 ha ho ho oh hey yo ha ho ho oh hey ya hey ya yo ha ho 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 oh hey hey oh Unchi makat rechi chilai oh hey we choni maya kue oh hey ya hiya unchi kiop nawaji e we ya hoe hoe oh hey hey oh Unchi makat rechi chilai oh hey we choni maya kue oh hey ya hiya unchi kiob nawaji e we ya hoe hoe oh hey hey oh thank you. Another cool story about that song, I called my dad and I'm done making that song. I was driving and I said, Dad, I want to show you the song I made. And I showed him and I was like, I was just thinking about like the grandmas this whole time, like Grandma Rita was there, Rita, a long visitor, and Grandma Regina was there. So I thought I'd make a song like that. And then he's like, gee, you know what, my girl? I was like, what? And then he's like, Grandma Regina got arrested today, this morning. They took her from the camp. She didn't want to leave. And I thought, oh my God, what a coincidence. Anyways, I told her that story and she just cracked up. So in this next song, it'll talk about a little bit my humble beginnings of singing. I was so scared, so shy, like Davidica said. But our hand games team, we had to have singers and we didn't have a singer. So, us girls are just all looking at each other. So we're like, okay, I guess we got to sing or we're disqualified. And that's where I got my start singing in front of people outside of ceremony. You weepy, it's all dark, Sundance, you could just sing quiet wherever you are. And so I thought, this is my start, really getting out there. And started making my own hand game songs. And it's hard to get to people to sing them along with me because they say my songs are a little tricky, but I got a couple of my good little sisters, Jesslyn and Jocelyn, Felix, to sing with me on this song on my album too. So I'm going to show you this really tricky hand game song. Oh this next song, I wanted to see if Olowan had a Lakota name. We wouldn't be gathering here if it weren't for her today. And Oyate Ikia Najimi. Okay. So I thought I'd sing a song to her. And this song I made when my dad was dying. My dad was also in the occupation of Wounded Knee in 73. Maybe Natalie has any stories, maybe Floyd was in that with him. But you know, I think of how strong Olowan was, and this song I felt like fits her too. That she loved nature. She lived outside for a time at a teepee, and I remember that about her. So I just think of her being somewhere in nature, green grass, and I thought I would sing this song for her and put her name in there. Pejitoki akanaji daya omanie hey hey oh ya de biginaji we Pejitoki akanaji daya omanie hey hey I didn't know at the time that she was a fan. I just always seen her and I said hi. I would have took time to get to know her better. But I really thank her for giving this space for us today. And it's very special. All the people that are meant to be here are here today. And I feel like she's with us. And her legacy will live on through all that loved her, everybody. And before I go on to this next song, I want to mention that yesterday it was Keeley Radio's birthday, and it's awesome. I've been so proud to know that we have a voice somewhere in the world, that everybody in different countries will be able to listen online, streaming, or even if you're in Rapid, you tune into 88.7. And I got to talking to Chris Eaglehawk today, and he was telling me a little bit about the Keeley Radio song, and I love that song so much. So I thought I would sing that song for a happy belated birthday to Keely Radio. Chola kiloa ye hey ya hey K-I-L-I hey chante washte uwe ye hey hey oh hey ya hey hey he hani ekta pichaya 90.1 nichope hey ya hey ya wankata ho ashte naji hey 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 ya hey hey he hani ekta pichaya Ikhachola kiloma ye hey K-I-L-I hey chante washte uwe ye hey hey oh hey ya hey he hani ekta pichaya 90.1 nichope hey ya wankata ho ashte naji hey oh. Thank you. I was trying to look at myself so I don't get in the way of my grandma. Now, I have one really cool song left, and then I have one really awesome song left. So this next song will be a song that really, really defines what AIM stands for, and it's just standing together. Mi Saqib Najiye, Stand By Me. One of my favorite songs to sing. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So chante skuya mis, I keep naji, yeah, naji, yeah, naji, yeah. If the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, and I won't cry, no, I won't cry, my cheshni, yeah. Just as long as you stand by me. So chante skuya mis, I keep تخيا وشانميس أكيد ناجي 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 تخيا وشانميس أكيد ناجي. Thank you. I lost my voice a couple of weeks ago. I was so sad. I was like, I hope I can sing in time. But I kind of got this like Macy Gray vibe going. So it worked out in my favor. Anyways, I thought I'd honor everybody who put this together. Honor Olowan, honor everybody in the movement, and my set with a really powerful medicine song, and it's the AIM song. So if you guys want to stand, Misa Akib Naji, yes, stand with me on this song. Appreciate all of you. Enjoy the other performances, and I'm so entirely grateful for this night. I sent that on accident. I don't know why I sent that long, but okay. Yahweh, Yahweh, oh, hey, hey, oh. Hey, Yahweh, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh. Hope you all my big stove.
Let's give her another great big hand. Tiana Spotted Thunder, everybody. You know, when I decided to do this gathering in this safe space, this platform for movement artists, I knew I had to include Tiana because I don't think Tiana knew, but almost daily, Olowan would listen to her music, and she had a lot of different favorite songs that she sang, and it to me, it just showed like she really did walk her talk. She really did. She said that she loved music from the youth and movement artists, and she would always be listening to them. And very rarely I would go into her house and hear contemporary music like from the radio. She was always playing movement artists, and that's like seriously the truth. And to me, that was something that was super amazing, because one time I walked in and she was listening to one of my songs, and I was looking at her like, "Oh, you really like my music?" And she was like, "Of course I do." So yeah, that made me happy too, just knowing that like she really did listen to movement artists, and she had them in her heart and helped to give us a platform to share our music. So there's something I appreciated about her. And she was my best friend, and I'm glad that we are able to come together tonight to share good energy and good stories and good memories, so that we know that she'll never be forgotten, and this will continue in her name for years, and hopefully it will just keep growing and keep evolving. And I think that just like she did, always bringing inspiration, always bringing encouragement. So with that, I'd like to bring on our headliners, the Carry On Crawlers. And they're a group of young, talented men from Kyle, and I've heard their music and I've seen their videos, and they're amazing, and they're gonna rock us for 30 minutes. I'm super proud. Carry On Crawlers.
I don't got anywhere to plug in. Has anybody got an extra plug? I don't got anywhere to plug in. I said, does anybody have an extra power outlet? Because all of these ones are used up. I don't got anywhere to plug in. All right. All right, adrenaline. We're just gonna do a quick little sound check first, so just play some stuff. Alright. So this song's called Adrenaline. It's a fast one, and it goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4! We're gonna try that again. This song's called Adrenaline. 1, 2, 3, 4! That one wake you guys up? This next song does have words. This is probably our most craziest song. This song's called Face Melter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4! 30-degree blood's up on my face. 30-degree blood's I can see straight. Running around trying to stop the pain. Running around and can't see a thing. There's no fight, please pull me out. Mind is dead, no single thought. Can you say, I can see straight. I can't feel my face, I can't feel my face. Yeah, I can feel it. Keep it in my face. No, I can't see straight. Oh yeah, I feel sad. It's only killing me. No need rest, I can see. My face is melted. Oh yeah, I feel sad. 30-degree blood's up on my face. 30-degree blood's up, is it straight? Running around, trying to stop that pain. Running around, I can't see a thing. Hey, don't fight, please put me out. Mind is dead, single thought. Can you say, I can see straight. I can't feel my face, I can't feel my face. Yeah, I can feel it. Keep feeling on my face. I can't see straight. Oh yeah, I feel sad. It's slowly killing me. No need to I can see. My face is melted. Oh yeah, I feel sad. I can feel it, keep feeling on my face. I can't see straight. Oh yeah, I feel sad. It's slowly killing me. No need I can see. The face is melted. Fuck yeah, I feel sad. Okay. The mic goes too loud. Yeah. Jay. This thing is gonna fall off halfway through, I guarantee it. Give us a second. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. All right. This is a new song. We're gonna play 2 new songs right now. This song's about people you just hate, you know. Excuse me, I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna tune up real quick. All right. Oh yeah, just a little reminder, we cuss a lot. So if you got kids in here, cover their damn ears. Because you're about to hear some strong fucking language. All right. Turn down the noise they make well. That's all it's all. shell machine. Shut down the noise they make wrong. That's all we need. Whoa, yeah, I'm gonna be a racer. Whoa, yeah, I'm jumping around. Whoa, yeah, I'm gonna be a racer. Whoa, yeah, I'm jumping around.
That wasn't supposed to happen. But that's what happens when you play in a punk rock band. That kind of hurt, not gonna lie. Went a little too crazy there. Oh, I'm just checking what song's next on our set list. Woo! All right. These next two songs. All right. So these next two songs go out to the Rapid City Police Department. This song's called Bite It, You Fucking Scum!
Well, you want me to kiss your ass? What band everybody in goes my foot? I don't need to cry and shit! Bitches run, they take offense! Bite it, you scum! Here I come! Bite it, you scum! Here I come! You want me to contribute? All I got is blood for you! Pressure rising more and more! Please kick up all your doors! Bite it, you scum! Here I come! Bite it, you scum! Here I come! Bite it, you scum! Here I come! Bite it, you scum! You want me to lie and shit? I think you're a fucking bitch! Only time is up my mind! Try to fucking up my mind! Lie it, you scum! Here I come! Lie it, you scum! Here I come! Lie it, you scum! Here I come! Lie it, you scum!
Man, this damn thing must have come off me. I have to duct tape this damn thing to my head. Not that one. All right. So, this is another one. All right. Down the street, I see people dressed in red. They're all coming from the south of the story. They're all justice to be served. All they can serve you, eviction papers, as you need. I stand for the police. Don't care about them, they don't care about me. I hate the government, burn it down. I'm about done with this whole dumb town. War on drugs won't start in me. It's really a war being a racial minority. They say that they protect and serve. All they do is serve you, a bitches. Paper doesn't anything me. Fuck the police. Don't care about them, they don't care about me. I hate the government, full on town. I'm about done with this whole dumb town. Fuck empty! Fuck all the cops! Most of all, fuck the government! They give me I can't fuck the police. Don't care about them, they don't care about me. I hate the government, all of town. I'm about done with this whole nonsense. Fuck God! Fuck God! And when I say fuck cops, I mean every last fucking one of them. All right, what's next on this hit list? All right. This song's about our former president, Mr. Donald Trump. It's called Bullet. 1, 2, 3, 4. President, body in the streets. Run, gun, and ride. Kennedy, severed his concrete. Run, gun, and ride. Johnny was a veteran, Johnny was a terror. Run, gun, and run. Citizen, everybody, husband, and dead. Citizen, everybody, pick up his head. Citizen, return. Then the president said, you got some time, check it, sir. President, body in the streets. Run, gun, and ride. Kennedy, severed his concrete. Run, gun, and ride. We got one more, then we're out of here. But we will make this our most energetic set. I'm not gonna fall in the drum kit again, so. Yeah. All right, ready? this world. In the land of nothing, fuck it up. I'm in the land of nothing. I'm in the land of nothing.
Give them one more round of applause,
That was
everybody.
sick. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Carry on crawlers, everybody. Wait, he's trying to grab some energy from there.
Yeah, boy.
Well, we're closing the night, and again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out and sharing this night with us. To everybody watching live we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and I forgot what the other ones are, on 3 different websites tonight to share a night honoring our Mashke Aloha Martinez. And, you know, right now, in her honor, I think we should all, Akisha and Lily, in her honor. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And she was one of the realest. She was a matriarch and a mother and a grandmother, and she always made sure she stood on the front line at the very front to make sure she protected the Oyate. And we'll always be grateful for her knowledge and her wisdom, her leadership, and her humbleness. Because not once did she ever say, I'm the leader, I'm number one, I'm any of this. She always said everything for everyone, nothing for ourselves. So also to all of our Red Warrior family, thank you guys for being here.
Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow at the powwow. Be here. You drive home safe.
Oh, grand entries at 1.
Grand entry at 1 o'clock. All right, peace. All the homies in California that listening out there, hooking it up. Orale.